Hey guys, I'm back. Barrel and Blade is here. This is not the November box. This is the box for October. It just got here. It's actually been here for a day or so, but here it is. A little late. So we're gonna get with this. I'm gonna kind of push off what I had planned. This is gonna be a next day video. We're gonna see it, but I'm just happy. Here's a big box. It's not even all in frame. Look. Still going, still going. Okay, here's the end of the box. You can't see it. Here's 25 by 16 by 4. So anyway, I'm going to flip it over. The address thing is on the other side, which is why I'm not showing it. I'm going to flip it over, cut it open, and then we'll see what's in it. Really? Under this? Huh. How about that? You guys remember once upon a time I said I have not been disappointed by a whole Barrel and Blade box before? Maybe reevaluating that statement tonight. This is the level 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kidding, right? Wow. This is interesting. All right, so listen. Before I get into it, I've often described the level 1 and level 2 of Barrel and Blade by saying that sometimes level 2 has just more items than level 1, and this time it does. Wow. Feel bad for level 1. But sometimes there are actual different items in the level 1 and level 2 box, and this is a good example of that. So in level 1 you get the Tacticon forward grip, and this was a special item in last month's level 2, and I actually did take this little grip and I put it on my AR platform because it's I actually have the one that I took off right here. This is what I had. The one that they gave out was a smaller one. It was actually, at first I didn't think I was going to like it, but I do. It's about half the size of a regular one. So so this month, that was in the level 2 box last month. So this month, check ATF rules before you decide what you mount it to. What? They're not technically vertical? Really? I don't know. Whatever. I have to look into that. But anyway, so here, you actually get a different item in the level 1 box than you get in the level 2 box. Otherwise, you do get another item in the... So that's interesting. So you get... So that just illustrates, you know, back in the days when there were different items. And so... But we've got 5 items, and I'll tell you what, I'm not thrilled looking at this box. Let me take them out of the box so I get the box out of here and we have a little room to move around. The first item in the box is a wool blanket by Rothko, and I'm gonna use this. You guys will see a whole video with this guy and stuff. So these wool blankets, what is this? This is a European wool blanket. This actually does feel very different from the US military wool blankets. Does it smell like... It does smell like a military wool blanket. I have often said that these wool blankets are pretty good to have for various reasons. This does not look like the standard OD green wool blanket, though. However, we've gotten so many of them in like 3 or 4 different boxes. I think I've gotten between Shit Hits the Fan box, Barrel and Blade, and Battle box, just those 3, I've got like 6 of these blankets. And I haven't gotten the Shit Hits the Fan box in a long time. 90% wool, 10% blended fibers. Now, wool is good for a number of reasons. Number 1, wool is naturally water resistant, which is cool. Wool is naturally flame resistant, which is good. But how many wool blankets do we need? This has a value, they say, of $46. Now, unless this is some kind of magical special European blanket, which they say it's a European blanket, you can get these wool blankets, the Army OD green ones, which honestly I don't know what the difference is, for like half the price. Really. This one has a nice stripe down the middle. Stripe down the middle. Technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stripes down the middle. Besides that, I don't know. Now, again, I'm going to say these things are, people find uses for these all the time. Wool is a very good natural insulator for warmth. We know that. That's why sweaters are made of it. You know, people keep them in cars and trucks, in survival packs, whatever. But still, $46, almost $50. You know, they say the value for the wool blanket is. It's a good item to have, but it's got to go in meh, because I'm just like, they're heavy. They are heavy. They can only fold up so much. They take a lot of room, and meh. So I'm going to move this off. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll use it as the basis to put everything else on here. Next, we have the Gerber Paralight for $28. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not a big fan of Gerber. I think a lot of their stuff is overpriced. I think the Paraframe is junky, and I think the Paralight's even worse. This is a $28, and yeah. Let's. I actually have. Really, that's nice. This is one of the cheapest knives. I'm speechless right now. I'm speechless because I think that this is such a cheap junk knife. I don't even want to test it out. This is one of the knives that I would never it could be $1.99. I would not spend my money on a Gerber Paralight or Paraframe. It is just, it doesn't feel sharp at all. I feel like I should test it now though, but I don't even have anything to test it on right here. The truth is I don't have anything to test it on, but this blade just feels ass. It feels ass. The only thing I might do with this is just I might bring it to the shop and do some Cerakote stuff with it just to practice Cerakoting techniques or make it look different. Moving on. Next, we've got the Climate Static V or Static 5. It's got a V. It could be a Roman numeral 5. It could be a V. I don't know. It's a sleeping pad for $55. Okay, now I will give you this. Climate makes a good product. And Climate can be expensive. Climate, this is probably the first good quality thing. Like guys, I love Barrel and Blade. I cannot lie to you. I love Barrel and Blade. And I have always said that if I was going to rate an ongoing favorite subscription of mine over time, it's Barrel and Blade. Barrel and Blade, I feel like the value is usually there, even though one or two items are. This would be a good quality, and if you have not used Climate, they make very good quality inflatable stuff for your outdoor needs. And the truth is, I was first introduced to Climate in BattleBox. Now, this is a full sleeping pad. They've got these really cool valves that just kind of seal tight, so you don't have to, you're not fiddling with pushing the thing in. I'm not going to inflate this. I actually have another one of these in another color. I can tell you that it holds air. It does hold air really well. It fills relatively easily. It's not a huge, thick pad. It gives you enough padding. I'll probably, you know what? I'll just fill it up off camera. It's a nice pad. Like I said, it gives you the air can flow. So as you put weight on it, it can shift around and contour a little bit. It's not overly thick. And when it's all rolled up, it's a very lightweight kind of thing. It's good to have. It is good to have. It is also, some people would think of it as kind of foo-foo, like a hipster kind of item, but I'm not gonna lie. I have had to sleep on rocks and dirt, and this is worth having. As somebody that had to go bivouac out and actually lay down in nothing but a uniform and a poncho in muddy, wet rocks, dirt, sand, and stuff like this. I'm not above saying I will take the sleeping pad any day of the week. Maybe when I was like young and dumb and 20 years old, I'd be like, no, I'm too manly for that. A real man likes to have the bruise in the middle of his back from the boulder he sleeps. Nope, fuck that. I would rather get a good night's rest and wake up with energy and strength to do my mission. Now, of course, you can't always have something like this, but if you can have it, why not? It's nice to have. It's easy to blow up, and then to deflate, all you got to do is, and then as you roll it up, it just pushes the air right out of this thing. So this is not bad. This is probably worth the money. And make your outdoor adventure just a little bit more. Oh, and by the way, and, you know, water resistant. So if you are sleeping on a wet surface, and by the way, it's not just a matter of being comfort or manly or anything like that. Keep yourself healthy. Keep yourself dry. You avoid a lot of water contaminants and bacteria. Stay healthier, right? So look at it that way, too. And if you've ever seen like a water fungus infection or something like that, or foot rot, keeping dry, yeah, being a medic is disgusting sometimes. Stay dry and stay healthy. Keep your clothes dry, stay healthy. So this has more than one use. It's not just about being comfortable. So okay, so that's gonna go in, and I like it. And a price of $55, you may find it for a little bit cheaper, but you know, worth it to me. Oh, now we have another climate item. We have, it is a pillow. So they give you a pad and a pillow. The pillow, okay. The pillow might be a little foofy. But again, at my age, when you get into, honestly guys, when you get into your 40s, you're like, you know what, I've done my young G.I. Joe superhero thing. I deserve a pillow the next go around. It's a nice little pouch. So let's see the pillow. I have a climate pillow, but it's not this one. So let's see. X design centers your head on the pillow. Is that, come on, is that really a feature, or are you just putting some stuff on there? Pillow, extra large, designed in Utah, made in China. Look, and at least they're not trying to fool you there. I'll just fill this one up on camera. Three breaths. Not bad. Not bad. It's a nice pillow. It's floofy. This is a nice to have, not a need to have, definitely. But it's got a nice softer feel, much softer feel than the sleeping pad. I guess also would get your face out of the mud and stuff like that. But definitely, like if I'm preparing and I have room for one of these, I'm taking the sleeping pad, not the pillow, because you know the pillow will support your whole body, get all of you out of the mud and the gook, and stuff like that. The pillow obviously is nice, but all right, it's a nice pillow. I'm not gonna lie, but. $30, again, if you find it a little cheaper, great. You can find one of those little travel pillows for a lot less than $30, I'm sure, if you're gonna do that. And so there you go. I like it, but you know, it wouldn't be my first choice packing gear. If you, again, I'm gonna say, for all the folks that are gonna be like, oh, that's, you don't need that, that's pussy, blah blah blah. Look, if you can be in the field and comfortable at the same time, do it. Because if you're just not doing it just to prove some point, you're an idiot. All right. And now, finally, the last item in the box is a Rothko Mosquito Bar. Okay. I feel like when we're down to Rothko stuff though, we're like, quick, go online, go to Walmart, go to somewhere, go to Sportsman Guide, and just grab some stuff and see what we can throw in the box. Have you ever had to set up these cots? You ever had to get that final bar in to stretch that cot out? Holy shit. What a pain in the ass. You know what? This would be really something if this came with, like, bars to erect it over whatever it is. This is mosquito net bar. Why does it call it a mosquito net bar? This doesn't come with any kind of support. It's a mosquito net, and that's fine. Mosquito net, cool. Sure, but I'm feeling really let down by this box. I'm feeling really let down by this box. That's all it is. It's just this net, and it's got holes. It's got like holes to put rope through to hang it. Another thing I could pick up at Walmart or like Bubba's Camping Supply. Yeah, see? They don't even give you cord to put it up with or anything. $32. Do you know what a pain in the ass it's going to be to pass any kind of cord through this? The length. I'm just telling you guys. Like when you set this up, so it's got this channel through the length of it. Do you know what a ball busting? There's the channel. Sorry. This is just so a ball busting pain in the ass it's going to be to pass the cord all the way through here. Like if you've got tent poles that you can use, great. And then you can secure the cord some other way. But in the picture they just show it using cord. But man, that's going to be. Once I got cord in there, I would leave it in there and never take it out. And I'd have like 100 feet of cord and just roll up the ends. This is just. And yeah, I already said that like the sleeping pad is good because it can protect you from like all sorts of like illnesses, injuries, parasites in the mud and things like that. And this mosquito-borne stuff this can keep bugs off you, but this is like the bare minimum of what can protect. You could get this is just. I'm sorry. I'm like, what a cheaply done thing. I just can't even. So at the end of this, the only two items in this box I really even like are the two climate items. Yeah, the Gerber Paralite, as far as I'm concerned, this might as well not even be in there. Like whatever. The Rothko blanket, okay, like I said, great, but and I see how a lot of this goes together. It's Operation 52. You got the blanket, you've got the sleeping pad, you got the pillow, and you got the mosquito net. But like okay, so you got the mosquito net. You couldn't throw like a thing of 550 cord in here instead of this junk. I get it. It's barrel and blade. You needed a blade. Fine, cool. But like, this is such a piece of crap. I hate this knife so much. I'm just really disappointed in this month. I don't know. I'm done. What do you guys think? And you know what? I'm disappointed because I really believe in barrel and blade. I've really enjoyed the box, and this is the first one where honestly, the first one where I'm walking away with this sense of like meh from the box, and I just I hope next month I get a better feeling from it all. Some of the coolest items I have come from barrel and blade. Well, some of the coolest items I have from subscription boxes anyway have come from barrel and blade. I really enjoy barrel and blade, and people have said to me all the time, like, what's your favorite monthly box? And it's always, well, over the long haul, it's always barrel and blade. I feel like this month was just a. So what do you guys think? I got no energy left. I got no excitement. What do you guys think of this month? Sound off. Let me hear it, or don't. I don't know. Anyway, you guys are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.